fight right there, boy. Golly, that was a fight.
The 2024 Snag Proof Open, presented by American Baitworks and their partners.
That was a fight.
Red light on. Yeah, I've done that.
Oh, come out of there. Come here, you. Get her. Come here, you. Oh, that was an awesome
All right, folks,
fight.
we got the winners right here of the 2024 Snag Proof ABW Open on the California Delta 2024. And Juan and Mark, these two guys are, Delta Rat, there it is right there. There's a couple of Delta Rats for you. And these guys can catch them just as good as anybody that's out here. And you've got that core group. You got that most guys pay attention to, even though they'll tell you they're not paying any attention to those guys. These are two of the guys that everybody that wants to know how they're doing, they're kind of comparing against these two guys. They're the just great guys, high character guys, great fishermen, and you guys deserve this W. I'm telling you, I know you work hard, both of you work hard. So give us a breakdown on how it happened, how can everybody else fix their game a little bit?
All right. The only wood that we were after this weekend was this one right here.
Yeah, yes.
We did not fish any wood. I usually let Juan talk, but this was a special moment. We targeted Central yesterday. We're south guys. We run south all the time. However, with the traffic and all that going on, the tide, we decided we're going to stay central. And we found a nice little flat. And on that flat, Juan got a really nice blow up, missed it, threw back out, got another blow up on the same fish. He was like, oh my God, is this gonna happen? Threw back out there on the third cast, let it set, pop it, let it set, pop it. You know where I'm going. Pop it, pop it, huh? That fish ate it. 6-3. And then we had a couple others on that same flat that worked. Today we had to kind of shift gears a little bit. We're thinking what we're gonna do, and we couldn't give up ourselves. So we ran down there first thing this morning. With the water, the too much water for us down in the south. There was high tide still coming in. We got lucky through a buzz frog or wobble trout, I don't know what you want to call it, but and I got a 6-3 also today. Then we just ran around and got a 4, got a 3, and made that limit. And we didn't catch a lot of fish, but the fish we caught were decent fish, and I'm just happy to come home with the W on this, and I'll pass it to Juan.
There you go. That's good.
You know what? I listened to the interviews. You were at Night After Dark.
Oh, good.
You did say that it was going to be won in the first 3 hours, right? That got in my head. I was like, there's something to it. And the way the tide was yesterday, we pulled up in a flat, and it's open water, there's current, it's all spotty, nice clean grass. You got to have the clean, spotty grass. Nothing choked up. It's just a clump here, a clump there, a clump there. I pulled up and I threw that frog just like Mark said. And I'm thinking, like Bobby said, they're gonna bite. And I was like, we're gonna prove them wrong. And guess what? She came up, I saw her, she rolled underneath my frog, and I was like, oh my God. I didn't think she was gonna eat, because normally she ate one time, I missed her, and then I threw back. And then she did the whole swirl.
Yes.
You know, the frog's just kind of doing
Yes.
this thing. That's when the cat and mouse game started playing, where I knew she was underneath it. And we waited, and I was real patient. And when I popped it twice, she had it all the way down.
Yes, that's awesome.
And then after that, we did catch a couple nice ones, but we were done within the first 2 hours, just like you said. And after that, I told Mark, we still got 5 hours. I don't know where we're gonna go, and it didn't pan out. We caught a lot of little ones, And this morning we saw the tide too, and it was really high. And when that happens, you know, we wanted that lower water where you could target those fish a lot better. And but everything came out of seeing flats with just sparse tulies and just throwing a popping fatty, just popping and letting it sit for a while, popping and letting it sit, and just waiting. And those fish just crushed it.
Right.
We didn't catch a lot, but really nice ones.
Yep, that's awesome. That's awesome. What you were talking about speed and popping and all that kind of stuff, and we talked about that on Bass After Dark the other night. There was 4 fish that were weighed over 6 pounds that had bloody tails. I don't know if anybody was paying attention. I was. Some of the biggest fish that I've caught in the Delta, especially on a frog, have been in August, usually around the full moon, and they're all pre-spawn or post-spawn gigantors. Period. I've got so many pictures, you know, of 11s, 10.5s, 940s, 1022s, 1228, 1258. Lassane took a picture of me, one down there, and the tails are dripping. And I got to hold them over here to put them in the water and pull them out to get the picture so that the blood doesn't get on the carpet. August. And a lot of guys miss that bite where you got to look at kind of some of them spawning areas, and you will, and the best way to catch them is like what you're doing. You got to have supreme confidence, like Rojas, pop, 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 100, just keeps going and going and going. The Delta guys, and the guys that really get it and understand, and there are some fast fishermen. I know Austin and Kirby like to fish kind of, they move along, but I guarantee you there's those spots where they will throw and sit, bob the nose. Ooh, the biggest ones I always catch are throwing at specific targets, sit, first movement, bob. Ooh, how many giants have you got locked on that? And that's a Delta guy. That's a Clear Lake guy that gets it. So when I hear you guys talk about it, it gets me jacked up. It gets me fired up because those are guys that get it and deserve it, and I'm proud of you. It's awesome. Very good. Good job, fellas.
Yeah, one other thing, I came up to Bobby right after the tournament, right? And the frog we caught him on was a fat frog, and it was a Chief Roca. I'll give that to you guys. So you can't get them no more. Can't buy them. If you got them, you should have been using them. Or if you got them and you want to sell them, see me. I got $6,800.
There you go. That's right. That's right.
But Bobby says he's got some. As he mentioned earlier, he doesn't sell them, but he'll hook you up, and I'm going to instant message Bobby and see if I get the hookup.
You will get them.
All right, buddy.
Okay, buddy. Good job. Thank you.
We hope to see you next year. Thank you, American Bait Works.